What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the quartering, and could it be true? Could Amber have really been fired? Rumors swirled all weekend long. I didn't report on it because I wanted to be sure. Then I started seeing some larger publications like Yahoo News pick up the story and report that she had been terminated for being overweight. This to me never felt like a terminatable offense, especially in Hollywood, especially a woman. When I saw these rumors, I thought there is no way she got fired for being overweight. Now, then the second layer of rumors were that it was a breach of contract, which I thought, okay, maybe. Now, if she was just trying to be, if Warner was just looking for a reason, maybe that was it. Let's find a reason. Let's get rid of her. She's toxic, nuclear, don't want to touch this because it's going to infect every social media post. We've seen what's happening to Star Wars, the way that they literally can't tweet, can't Facebook post, can't upload YouTube videos without getting demolished by the fans. What do you think's going to happen when they start promoting Aquaman 2? But then even more information came on. I started to think, okay, is this true? Is she really gone? Well, my sources say no. Not yet, but I do have an interesting spicy meatball for you that you may not have heard yet. So please don't be mad at the messenger. There are few people that would want justice more than I. So please don't take it out on me. Make sure you leave a like on the video, and if you haven't yet, subscribe, because I've been covering this since Jump Street, and I will continue to cover it. So over the weekend, there were these rumors swirling around that Amber had been fired from Jason Momoa's blockbuster franchise following everything with JD. Now, there was a petition, obviously, that said everything, but look at where the rumor started. Sausage Roll, which is a garbage website. Like, it's not even on the level of We Got This Covered, and you already know if you follow this channel, We Got This Covered is sus. A source told the Australian, so they made it up, that she did not pass her physical examination. She's put on pounds and is in terrible shape. There's a clause in her contract which says she's required to be in good form ahead of filming, and she violated that. Bull. When that was the rumor, I knew for a fact that that wasn't why she was terminated. Because can you imagine the backlash if Hollywood fired a woman for being a little overweight? That would never happen. Never. A man? Probably. Now, it also was revealed that her role was very demanding, one in terms of action and stunts, and the production house terminated the contract after seeing how the actress was not in shape to take up the role. Bull. But then Popcorn Planet confirmed the same, but no clarity on Emilia Clarke being replacement, as the actress have yet been given. Now, Popcorn Planet is somebody that I like. I don't know why he confirmed it or what information he had, but there was just no way. If you just take yourself out of it, Hollywood is not going to fire a female actress for being overweight. First of all, the film is months or maybe who knows how long before production, so she could very easily get in shape. Second of all, the PR would be a disaster. There's no way. And you see here talking about the petition addressed to Courtney Simmons, SVP of Publicity and Communications for DC Warner Brothers, and Paul McGuire, Corporate Communications at DC, discuss how Amber is a bad a bad person, and Warner Brothers should not glamorize her anymore. Now, the petition is big, almost 2 million signatures by now. You see lots of websites picking this up. You know, there's a rumor. There are a number of scoopers have been claiming that she was in the progress of being fired, which was recently alleged in a video by Popcorn Planet's Andy Signor. I don't know what information Andy has. There's no way it was because she was overweight. Again, here, quoting Sausage Roll. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We know that the site is just fiction. You know, an odd report by Forbes led its readers and scoopers to believe that Clarke had landed the role simply because, and there was that article that said that she was set to play a particular character, and it's possible. It's certainly possible that this is all still happening. But interestingly enough, the rumor has been basically debunked. That said, now Amber is paranoid that that DC actually put out the rumor themselves to test the market. You see, Amber reportedly thinks WB is spreading rumors about her firing from Aquaman 2. Amber thinks WB is spreading rumors about her firing to pressure her to leave on her own to show her own show. So leave her own on her own to show her people want her gone. The most recent reports that she had failed a physical for Aquaman 2 may then be a way for her employer to justify the controversial decision and open the door for a recasting. No, it wouldn't. However, it's difficult to see the actress not having a strong contract in place that prevents this. In previous months, Amber had managed to downplay the online petition and general vitriol sent her way, but having to deal with an underhanded studio tactic would be a whole story altogether. Now, would it be possible that Warner would float this rumor to see how people would react? Of course. I mean, they do this kind of thing all the time. That said, if they really did do it, they'll see that the only thing that was trending over the weekend was happiness. Now, we see Ryan Parker here of The Hollywood Reporter, senior staff, saying, told by a reliable source that reports of Amber being fired from Aquaman 2 are inaccurate. Now, does that mean, like with Gina Carano, she's just not being brought back? They're just casting somebody different? Possible. It's possible. Now, you see, Forbes said in December 2020 article that Emilia Clarke had signed on as Mera. NGN's lawyer in the UK trail referred to AH and her role as was originally supposed to reprise her role in Aquaman 2. Rumor has it she was bought out, so technically not fired, I suppose. Again, could it be true? Could it be a semantics thing? Could it be that Warner just isn't going to have the character, or they're going to say, we're going to just put the character off into this HBO show and let her keep that and just not have that character present in Aquaman 2? Technically, it would mean that she wouldn't be fired, and maybe Emilia Clarke is playing an entirely different character. So what I'm saying is there's absolutely a way that all of this could be true, but as it stands right now, I'm not sure. Again, for Aquaman 2, so more accurately, she hasn't been rehired. If she did breach contract for whatever reason, WB has a clean out should they want to exercise this. There is simply no way that they would fire her for being a few pounds overweight. Just not happening. Let's be real here. Now, I also want to finish on a thought here that I understand people wanting her fired. And I'm not going to shed a tear over it if it happened. But I know this is uneasy and uncomfortable, but if it was wrong for Johnny to get fired, then it will be wrong for her. Now, you might be saying, yeah, but there's actual evidence of her being a horrible person in her personal relationship. Yes, there is. By her own admission, she had raised her hands and been just an awful person. However, does it really affect her ability to do her job? Does the normie Marvel and DC cape film, do they even know about that? Do they even care? Here we're talking about, again, a vocal minority. I am not. Again, I would be totally fine with her termination, but the principle stands that she shouldn't be. If you didn't want Johnny gone, then she shouldn't be gone. I understand the tit for tat thing, and again, I'm not going to shed a tear over it, but it appears right now, you know, there are reliable sources on every side of this that seem to be claiming it. The biggest hole in this whole story is that it was for her being overweight. That just would never happen. Again, this is a woman who has already been involved in a situation with a spouse that wasn't JD and continues to get work in Hollywood. Women live by a different standard in Hollywood. This is just a fact. In particular, women of progressive politics live by the supreme standard of Teflonness. And I got to admit, what's probably a bigger concern is this article that dropped on February 26th that still says that she may be facing up to 3 years in the clink for essentially lying. That is still looming over her head. Do I see a situation where a Hollywood actress is going to get locked up? No, but you never know. You know, you see, she may be getting locked up if Johnny wins his suit. I mean, if she loses, she could face time for tampering with evidence, up to 3 years. That, I would argue, is probably a little more concerning than losing the role. Also, never forget that she never donated that $7 million to sick kids or to the ACLU like she promised. She is, in my opinion, an untrustworthy, terrible human being. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't yet, make sure you click that red subscribe button down below the video. It's the only way you'll find them since YouTube does not put them in the search results. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you again real soon.